And then I said, Dr. Who? Dr. You. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Madmen with the Box Live.
That was great.
Great start to
the Don't quit your day job.
I'm not. That's why we're doing this show at midnight. Welcome back to Madmen with the Box Live for the 170th time. I'm Pixel. Hello. Joining me as always is OZChris.
G'day.
Below is Joe of the Corallos.
It's true. Hello.
And Gevain of Animated Concepts.
Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year, everybody. We're back after our holiday hiatus. We're going to be discussing an appropriate Big Finish story to go with the festivities. But before that, we have the Doctor Who news to talk about, which is none other than Joe of the Corallo, who finished the war between the land and the sea. And he can tell us exactly how it ended. And
oh boy, I can't wait. All I've gone from is what Twitter has told me.
It really was just like Avatar. Like, it really was just the same. Like, oh, they understand each other and they run off together even though he has a kid. It's weird. Like, it's like you still have a kid though. What are you doing? But but yeah, Twitter wasn't lying about this Kate Lethbridge Stewart bit at the end where she's threatening a guy who's littering at gunpoint. Like, that's just what it is. That's how it ends. That's like the after credits stinger is that.
Really? That's... Oh.
No, nothing happens. Nothing happens. It is a paint by numbers type of Silurian story. We never go really into the Silurian world. It doesn't really happen. There's the one underwater meeting and that's it. The Silurians are defeated because man created a poison to kill them, and they just do the whole bit where they're like, oh no, we completely overpowered you with our technology, but you discovered a way to make life even worse. Who's the real monster? And so then they're like, I guess we have to go even deeper underwater. That was the thing. They're like, we're going back underwater, but deeper in that really you can't follow a sort of way, which makes no sense. And that's supposed to add to the tension of will they or won't they, I guess, at the end. But he goes with her, so like, this sucked. It sucked. Well, it was Russell's 0-3 in endings for sure. This is just as bad as any of the other two endings we got. Like, hands down, it is not any better or worse than those other two finales. It is on par with what he's given us.
Other than money, why is he doing this? Just stop.
It just has to generate content.
One second. I have a thing that I have to here.
Sack Russell T. Davis. Sack Russell T. Davis.
Just take him out. There's a saying in writing. I think Joe will agree with this. There comes a point when someone has to come along and they just have to bolt cut the damn chains already and just roll them away from the desk. Just roll.
Yeah, it's baffling. I don't get why. Like, what is the point of having this like Sea Devil sort of story to just do the same story that we've done over and over? Like, why bother? There are better monsters that could have gotten attention for something like this. Like, maybe it's time you do like a Centauran Rutan War on Earth or something like that.
Oh my god, that could actually be interesting.
Right? Like, but like if you're gonna do a mini series that has to do with Unit, make it something interesting. This was not it, like, at all. There was no David Tennant sort of return. There was no, the master, what's going on, none of that, nothing. Which, I'm not saying you need to do that sort of thing for this, but after you watch it and you get to the end, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, at least something. Give me something like David Tennant, a cameo, something.
Yeah, I think what happened is that I think he was actually really, really distracted, hoping the Duffer Brothers write the Stranger Season 5.
I heard lots of things though.
Oh boy. I'm guessing, much like the Stranger Things, like season 5, a lot of war between the land and the sea just happened off screen.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Well, at least we never got to the point where Doctor Who fans were thinking that, oh, there's actually another episode coming, guys. Don't you worry.
I think it's hilarious that Netflix crashed on them thinking there was a fake 9th episode, and it did not crash on its actual finale.
And because if you watch those videos where these delusional people, they're very convincing. They're talking about, look at all these coincidences. It doesn't make sense. What if?
Yeah.
No, it's just bad writing. Okay, there is no secret episode that fixes everything. It's just bad writing.
Sometimes things.
It's Game of Thrones again.
Yeah, it comes to a point where it's like when I was watching my daughter. Even my daughters knew they rushed it. It's like they painted themselves into a corner, and that's what it's like. So what happened was, it was last season was the actual finale, and and they just forgot to just do a bonus episode, and they realized, oh, we have to fulfill a contract, so let's write season 5. But it was just, look, it wasn't that terrible. Like, we actually enjoyed the ending, but it was like clearly it was like, now fellas, it would like be going to like certain kinds of spas and not getting a happy ending. It's just that's no. I didn't pay for this. No.
Who would have thought? 3 bad finales this year. 2 of them were Doctor Who related.
There you go.
I can't believe we got 2 bad Doctor Who finales in 1 year.
Man.
That's crazy.
I mean, technically, we haven't gotten it yet over here in the United States.
Right.
Oh, here, yeah.
Oh no, wait. We still might get to. We still got the Christmas special in 2026. So hey, there's still.
Yeah, maybe the War Between will be the bad finale for both 2025 and.
Oh man, it's like it can't be this hard to write. It just can't.
I don't know. Something's wrong in the world. Maybe we just need a giant asteroid to come in.
Oh man.
No more.
Well, we've all been raptured, and we're actually in hell. I don't know, but something's going on.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the opposite of what the rapture is supposed to do, buddy. That's the opposite. I don't want that.
Send me back.
There's nothing in my life that I could have done so bad to deserve it.
This is the bad place. No, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Something wrong with this world. Yes, lots. Well, that's all the Doctor Who news because they've given us nothing. They've given us squat. At least Fallout fans are happy. They're still good.
I still need to catch up.
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode. I know. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh, this
I need to
season?
watch the recent one of this season. Yeah.
Yeah, no. At least there's that in the world.
There's some good stuff. I
There's
heard
some good
Pluribus is
things.
good.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't gotten around to actually watching it. Okay. I guess we just go straight into our topic. And our topic is the 9th Doctor Big Finish audio stories, Auld Lang Syne. It is the 3rd story in the box set titled Back to Earth. And any other facts that we need to go over before we discuss it, Chris?
No, not particularly. It is written by Tim Foley, who is pretty big over at Big Finish nowadays. Seems to be their golden child. What would we liken Tim Foley to? I'd say he's probably like back when Marvel was really pushing like Donny Cates, and Donny Cates was like big. I'd say Tim Foley's kind of like that. He's the big star. Everyone almost unanimously likes the stuff that he's putting out.
I haven't thought about Donny Cates in a long time.
Yeah. I think the last thing I read from him was his Incredible Hulk. Like, I think the first issue, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. Bye. Then again, you were following up from Immortal Hulk, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like you, Donny Cates, but there was no chance you were going to be able to top that. And the first issue did impress me, so I was like, skip it.
Okay, Joe of the Corallos, why don't you start us off with
the review?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of another.
Waiting for the rest of that sentence.
I didn't have an end. Were you
deciding to do?
Yeah.
Were you deciding to do half jokes? You just tell the first half of the joke. You don't give us the punchline. So I walked into a pub.
Oh my god. Ridiculous. But no, I like this story a lot. I haven't really listened to much of the Christopher Eccleston Big Finishes, so this was a treat to really dive into. It's really interesting. It has like elements of a few other Big Finish stories I really like. There's elements. I think it's hard to not at least compare in some way to Chimes at Midnight or Chimes at Midnight. There's just a lot with the holiday and like the kind of story it is. So that jumps to mind, and a little bit feel a little bit of Holy Terror in this too, like sort of the idea of like the world and how the world works, and the house being, a TARDIS sort of thing is like, I know it's different. It's different from those stories, but like elements of what I like about those are both
found here,
present in here. Yeah. So, which I think is pretty high praise for something that's an hour that's like ultimately like a throwaway story, right? Like,
yeah,
it's a very entertaining hour throwaway story. A lot of that has to do with just the supporting cast, because this is one of those supporting cast stories that the Doctor pokes in and out of. Like, he's in it more than something like Blink, but like not by much. So yeah, for a Doctor light-ish kind of story, The supporting cast was solid. Was solid to very good. It's a tight hour. I ended up having to be in the car for about an hour today anyway, so it was kind of perfect. Yeah, I'll let other people chime in with some things or like get into some of the story. But for me, overall, it was positive. It has some solid points. It's tight, comparable to some other really good Big Finish stories.
Okay, Gevain.
Yeah, so I was going to be a little bit harsh and say this was kind of cliche in terms of Doctor Who stories, but what I would say is that I think ultimately is like what I think is like it's competent but not compelling. And what I mean by that is that to Joe's point, it's a good Doctor Who story. It has all the elements of what makes a good Doctor Who story work. Like, yeah, it reminded me of Blink, a lot of Blink in terms of like the Doctor is there to like push the story along. And it's actually in an interesting way. This is probably the most flirtatious that I've heard the Ninth Doctor be when it comes with interacting with a character. My hope, I was hoping that the supporting cast or like really the main characters of it just had a little bit more of a compelling storyline. They didn't really grab it. Didn't really grab me. It's not like it didn't leave like a bad taste in my mouth, but it was just like when things happened, it was like, okay, that happened and it is entertaining. It just doesn't feel like necessarily new. And I think the big thing is at first I wasn't sure who. I think the lead character, the main character, Mandy. At first, she sounded like Jackie to me a lot. So at first, I was thinking, oh, this is somehow Jackie's the companion of this. And when I realized she wasn't, it just was giving off like it felt like Jackie should have been involved in this story somehow. This somehow should have been a story where she encountered the Ninth Doctor before and for some reason doesn't remember, because that would have been a nice echo, a callback to when we see her meet him in Rose, or the first time we see her in Rose, she's like, oh, there's a strange man in my bedroom. Like that attempt to flirt with somebody that she might have kind of known or remember. And it's like, it seemed like there was maybe an opportunity to do something like that. But it's just like absent that, it's just for me, I would have to say probably the biggest weakness of the story. I just didn't find the main story of the three characters. Those I think it's Mandy, Beth, and the great aunt or something like that. I just didn't find that story necessarily compelling. But in terms of the overall story of the house showing up once a year, being a time ship like the TARDIS, imprinting on the family and creating the Fred guy and all that kind of stuff, it's good stuff. I just think it needed a little bit more seasoning, just something a little bit more gravitas, a harder point. I don't think it's necessarily a time thing. Like I don't think it needed to be longer to make that point. I just think they needed to kind of go for it. So there's one of the Pixar movies, I think Disney Pixar movies, Encanto. My biggest complaint about that movie is the grandmother doesn't go ham. She doesn't go hard enough. Like they just don't go ahead and just make her like a straight villain in that story. Like she's like, for those of you familiar with it, like she's not like sort of like lying or manipulating the family to kind of keep the family going. It's like they kind of want to go there, but they just don't want to pull the trigger. It just feels like with this story, there was something missing with that main storyline that could have really made this a really, really good story. But like I said, competent but not compelling.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I'm pretty sure Encanto isn't a Pixar film. It's a Disney film, but
It's a Disney film. Yeah,
there is a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. It was no Coco.
No, I love Coco.
Coco is
Coco, yeah.
That's
Coco.
my point. Coco is Pixar, and then Encanto is Disney.
Yep.
There's a difference. No, I'm just being an asshole about it. This I'm gonna go. This is my second time listening to this because I tried to catch up with the Ninth Doctor and I did not, but I got past Back to Earth, and this is my second time hearing the story. Everybody knows I'm a sucker for. No, it's not necessarily a time loop because it's not them reliving, but it's all connected in that weird timey-wimey kind of way. I like that. I like Mandy Litherland. I like how she has a crush on the Doctor, and the Doctor isn't actually even like throwing it away, really. Like not out there.
Yep.
No, this is the problem, and Chris is going to. He can tell you the same thing. This is the problem with the Ninth Doctor adventures before the ones they're doing now with Rose. It's just little one-off companions that aren't going to stick around and get thrown to the side. I would have liked a little window of the Ninth Doctor with Mandy at his side. Even if she dies in the next box set a few stories later. At least it would have been a little something. But they can't do that, and so they won't do that, and you're kind of stuck there like, this is a good way to kill an hour. That's what this is. That's what most of these stories are. So it's fine. I like a lot of it. And I remember Wendy Craig from what is it called? Crap. Oh man, what's the name of that? There's a doctor show, not called Doctors, not that one, over in the UK that I was watching with my mom. Damn it, that's going to bother me now. But I recognized her voice from that. Oh well, yeah, that's all she wrote. So go ahead, tell us what you think, Chris.
I've listened to this story before. I think I even reviewed it. And I thought, initially in my review, I thought it was okay. I think by this time, this was the first box set? Yeah, I think this was the first box set. Yeah, first box set of his second series for the Ninth Doctor Adventures. And I think this is kind of where it started to be like, okay, we get the gimmick. Can we move on? It started to get a bit stale, but there was some good stories, some that were okay. For this one, it was okay when I initially listened to it. Now, I still think it's okay, but I feel like I definitely liked it a little bit more than when I first listened to it, maybe because there's been some time since I listened to it. This came out almost 4 years ago. So I don't know, maybe my tastes have slightly differed or changed. But I thought, yeah, it's okay. It's a nice, almost hour-long story. Not great, but not terrible. It just fits snugly in the middle. Apart from Mandy, a lot of the other side characters are kind of just there for the most part. But it's all right. It's an all right story.
I will say that I did realize listening this second time, her aunt, not her great aunt, but her aunt, who has the relationship with Frank in it. I forgot that they had been to the house when she was younger, when the aunt was younger. That as a kid, she went there because Mandy herself had never been there as a kid. And they seem like they're close in age, at least at the beginning. But that was it threw me off.
Yeah, no, it's like one character too many. And because it's an hour, it's like it needed to be tighter, and it almost makes, even though Mandy's the most interesting character, it almost makes her superfluous because it's, between her discovering the older and whoever it is dying, like that's supposed to be like the emotional core, when actually the emotional core should have been the Beth Fred relationship. That would have probably hit a little bit more. Maybe she was dying, and the fact that Fred was going to be with her to the end, and they could stay in the house. I don't know. It just felt third wheelish. The whole Beth character.
It was one more thing to throw in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we go to rankings unless you have any fun facts to tell us, Chris.
Not really. There's no real facts to this one. It's just continuity, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joe, do you have a number to throw onto this?
I'm a little torn. I think a 6.5 is fair for this. I liked it. It's not really essential. It's not the best example of a Christopher Eccleston story. It's stuff I've seen in other stories I like from Big Finish a lot. But again, we've heard these things before. I think Chimes at Midnight works better in some of what it's doing. Again, it's also much earlier. I think Paul McGann makes that story work as well. So yeah, I think a 6.5 is fair. But I do still like it.
Gevain.
Yeah, I'll help Joe out with the torn bit. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. That I felt like it was a 7 listening to it. I think to your point, Pixel, there's a lot to be said for the Ninth Doctor and Mandy kind of having a little bit more running room, sort of being that anti-Martha dynamic, where at least she really knew, she knows when to get off. I think in a way that in a good way, she enjoyed the adventure with the Doctor, and just knew when it was done. But it would have been nice to see that be the case after a few more adventures and episodes. I think there's a lot of potential in the Ninth Doctor and the Mandy like a dynamic outside of this story. But I think 7 for me is fair. It's like I'll say this much: it was just as well. No, it was better those last couple of seasons. Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. I'm going to agree with that. I think if it was the first time, I'd be rating just a little higher, but I think 7 is a good place to sit with this. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Just like the second half of the joke, I don't have anything more to add.
So a guy walks up. Yeah, I would have to give this a 6.5 as well. Like it's above average. It's an okay story. It is what it is. It's fine. It's a fine story. You're not going to get 10 out of 10s in every box set. Ideally, you would want 10 out of 10s in an entire box set. But, sometimes much like with Doctor Who, you got to have those episodes that are like somewhere in the middle or just before the end where they're nice and simple.
Yep.
Leave the big stuff towards the end of the series. Although, to be fair, this is the last story in the box set, so maybe this should have been in the middle. But yeah, 6.5. It's fine.
Okay. Well, you have our numbers. Yeah, that's it. You know how we feel now. Shorter shows. Don't have much more to add.
I mean,
We'll be back
You
next
wanna-
week with something.
Unless you want to talk about how bad Stranger Things was, that's all I've got.
I haven't seen it. So
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
It's bad.
yeah, no. That's all she wrote. I watched the third Avatar movie.
How was that?
You know, it. I made this joke, and my sister got mad. I said, "Well, it's about time that James Cameron made a decent movie."
Oh, damn. Come on, bro.
I know. That's the joke. Because he made fantastic
See,
films, but the first and second Avatar suck so bad. I hate those first two movies
See,
so much.
The thing is, from what I've heard, majority of people like it, but then I've heard other people say, James, you've made the same film 3 times.
It's not though. I don't agree. Like, other than the fact that what's his name, Quirks comes back. I can't remember the actor's name. Other than the fact that he's back again. I mean, they do introduce this new villainous Navi. That's a nice element. It really is. And it's not. I've always been the. You're just the inferior avatar using elements and stuff. But there's no like fire side to these Navi. It's not anything like that where they control the flame and worship it. No, they just want to destroy shit because they're mad that their village burned down because of a volcano. It's fine. It's entertaining. It's a half decent film. It's better than the first two.
I still haven't watched the second one.
Good on you.
I
was like, wow, first one,
it.
visually impressive, but it's an okay story.
It's so frustrating. And I think, because anytime that you talk to somebody about it, they'll talk about, oh, well, the dedication that James Cameron has had for this world and all that he went to, he made instruments for it to make his own music. It's like, that's nice. Can you give us a good story, though? Because those first two movies suck. They just suck so bad.
Guys, you want to watch Fern Gully? Just watch that instead.
Don't even go there, bro.
You want to watch Pocahontas? Just watch Pocahontas instead. That's just the first film.
See, so someone told me Avatar 3 was Pocahontas realizing she's black. But anyway, that was just.
I don't get that, but no, it was stuff. Like I said, I'm glad that I was at least entertained.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of whales in a movie called Fire and Ash, though. So many whales.
But Fern Gully, that's a good one, Chris.
I mean, that's the common criticism with the first Avatar. It is literally just the story of Fern Gully or Pocahontas.
Yep.
Again.
Rejiggered for a new generation.
But then again, Hollywood just taking ideas, that's not nothing new.
No, it's just, see, it's frustrating because you know that James Cameron should be able to do better. You know he should be able to do better. So why?
You say that, but then he did Terminator Dark Fate.
Oof.
But he also did Terminator.
Yeah, there's an argument to be made. He peaked with T2, and then he just made a really nice film with True Lies, and then it was kind of over after that. So
it's funny because I saw he had an interview with Michael Biehn from Aliens, who played Hicks, and he talked about like not liking Alien 3. It's like, why did David Fincher decide, or why did the writers decide to kill off Newt and Hicks at the start of the film? That's awful. Why would you do that? That was the whole point of like the entirety of Aliens. Like they come together, they essentially found family, and you kill them off at the start of the next film. That's awful. Then I'm like, James, you killed John Connor in Dark Fate. You undid the ending to fucking T2 to have him die at the start of Dark Fate. You can't complain about Alien 3 doing that when you did it yourself.
Didn't you like Alita Battle Angel though, Chris?
I liked it. It was okay.
He did that, and he did Titanic. I love Titanic. it's a classic for a reason. I will
Yeah, Leave Bad Angel was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it's like
Put it back in theaters again.
do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Why not?
He's not doing anything. He's busy making more Avatar films.
No. He said he's going to do something else. And
Oh, shocking.
well, that's the thing, because if he's doing something else, when is he going to get to 4 and 5? It might just be over, guys.
Oh, the fact that there's going to be 2 more films, God. If it
Well, I think
literally is
it's-
just, if it's just the first 3 films again, like,
Well,
it feels like he's got filmmaking techniques and that he just wants to try out, and he's just, he finds a story. I'll just throw it on that. It's kind of like it feels like that's what George Lucas is doing now that he's so Lucasfilm. He's just sitting around somewhere tinkering on this some documentary film or whatever it is, basically doing nothing. It's just like he's earned it. I'll leave the old man alone.
no, it's like poetry.
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
But here,
Still,
really
my favorite George Lucas story is when he tried to get David Lynch to do Return of the Jedi, and David Lynch was being like, I saw these Ewoks, and I'm like, this hurts. I don't understand it. He takes me to this fancy restaurant. I'm like, I don't like this.
Just think of it.
Get me the hell out of here. Don't put this film on your fucking phone. Now that's also Star Wars film news. Dave Filoni might be in charge. Oh boy, I hope you guys like slop.
That's not good.
I hope it's not true. Because, guys, do you want good news, new Star Wars? Good luck.
Did you see there was the Hollywood Reporter had a round table, and Mark Hamill's there. And the question was, is there any actors that are still alive that you want a chance to go ahead and act with? And Mark Hamill says, well, in the sequel trilogies, I wanted to be with Harrison Ford. And I asked JJ, like, there's going to be a moment when we're going to get it all together. And JJ just told me, well, Mark, it's not Luke's story anymore.
Yeah.
And
Mark, I'm gonna bring Lawrence back, and we're just gonna redo A New Hope again, and then I'm gonna fuck off. But then Ryan Johnson's gonna accidentally change shit, and people aren't gonna like that, so I have to come back to fix the problems and make new problems. I won't put any of you 3 back together. 4 if we count the giant fucking Sasquatch. 5 and 6 if we count the gay droids, but
no,
I'm too busy writing a terrible Spider-Man comic with my son.
God, that pisses me off. Who starts a countdown at 4? Who starts a countdown at 4? No one. No one.
I read that first issue and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here because the whole thing was like, this is a Peter and MJ story. MJ fucking dies. She dies I think she dies in a flashback, and it's actually about Peter's and MJ's kid. I think it's son. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so.
Yeah, like the entire promo of it
Why
was
does
like, this is Peter and
everything
MJ.
suck? Everything sucks so bad.
Hey, we had a good time with Ultimate Marvel. That's ending.
It's over. It's
Don't
already
even tell
over.
that.
It's
All we've got is absolute
done.
DC.
Everything is awful.
2026 is awful. It's only been 8 days.
It's
I've had 2 friends end their relationships. This is not a good start to the year.
And look,
What is
over
going
here,
on?
Over here in America, we're still doing things halfway. We just kidnapped the president and his wife, but we left everyone else there. It's the year of incompletion. Half-ass jobs.
awful.
That's 2026. Half-ass jobs.
Everything is shit. He sucks. Everything is awful.
I mean, like,
That's it.
I'm doing all right. I don't know.
Someone has to.
Statistically, someone has to be doing okay. And
Europe
this
is
year, it's
25% of the global population. Is like, I'm just fine.
Yeah.
good.
You're literally the image of the cartoon dog in a fiery house.
Yeah.
You're like,
We're
this
the
is fine.
fiery house. You're the dog.
I just went through the Roger Stern Spider-Man run. I just started the beginning of Thor, and I'm going to read that through, probably through Walt's first run on it when he was drawing it for Len Wein in like the late 70s. I'm just like, let me just read a lot of Thor. So like, I'm doing great, you know.
Yeah, to that note, I'm doing too much Dracula, so I feel you.
Comics as well.
Nice.
I did learn about there is a website out there that
Read comics online. That doesn't exist anymore.
No. There's a website out there that has every Marvel comic listed. It's not for you to read on there, but you can use it to go ahead and just start tracking everything that you've read. And it has it in chronological order that you can go ahead and go through. It's like,
Oh yeah, I have a friend that's doing that with X-Men. So they're reading all of X-Men, but they're doing it in order. So I think last I checked, they're now on Extinction Agenda.
Okay.
Yeah,
They've been reading for a long time then.
I think they only started at a certain point. They didn't go right from the beginning.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Yeah, I think they started. Fuck, it might have been. I can't remember what one they started with, but it would have been like roughly around that time because I think like before the year ended, I think they said they just got like 2 stories past maybe Inferno or something like that.
Okay, so maybe they started around like Mutant Massacre or something.
Yep.
And I'm catching up with Kieran Gillen's Die series, that D&D inspired.
Nice.
I've read the first 2 volumes, but I never read the last 2. And I know there's a new run. Yeah. Like a sequel series. So I wanted to catch up with 3 and 4 before I started the new series.
what was that book? What was that miniseries that came out a couple years ago? It was oh man, it was done by
Yeah, it feels like this is
written by, starring which Batman character?
No, it was Amazing Fantasy.
And
it was done. It was
started a few years ago. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but Amazing Fan and he's old as fuck.
No. It was a miniseries. It's already done.
Yeah.
Something with a K. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. But it was like 6 issues, and it's Spider-Man, Black Widow, and Captain America in moments that it looks like they're dying, and they get sent into this fantastical realm, and people that they've connected to are already there. And there's like Captain America riding on a griffin. It's fucking wild. I love it. I loved it. One more of that. I was like, that's good.
Yeah, I think I've also started. I started Philip Kennedy Johnson's Hulk run, Incredible Hulk run, because I've heard it's good, and because of Infernal Hulk is the current series, so I want to actually catch up to the current series. Because I think after Immortal Hulk, it's just like, I don't know, these Hulk runs are just, I don't know anymore. You give me peak, and then I'm like, I need more.
I learned that on Audible, included with my subscription, they're
Not sponsored, by the way, so I don't know why he's saying it like this.
because it's included with the subscription. It stars Peter Dinklage as Hercule Poirot, and it's like
Oh, really?
odd, yeah. And there's only 2 right now. There, I can do more, but it's audio drama, and like it's interesting because
Yeah, that does sound interesting. Yeah.
no, that's what I'm listening.
It's just kind of like during COVID, like, when Diamond, who is no longer with us, decided to shut everything down. People just realized, hey, you know what? This is, especially with comic prices being what they are. Hey, let me go visit some of these back issues that I never read before and just, pay $6 for something I might actually enjoy. So, it's just a good time to go sideways. If you don't want to think about it as going back, just go sideways.
I have a good question. Has anybody watched, circling back towards Star Wars and Rian Johnson, has anybody watched the third Knives Out?
I haven't watched the first one yet.
It's good.
I heard they're good films. It's just maybe after Last Jedi, I was like, I don't want anything to do with Rian Johnson.
Yeah, no.
But I've heard they're
I
good.
understand.
All I know from the film is just that one scene of just Daniel Craig going, "It doesn't make any sense." Compels me though.
Oh no! What about the one that he says it's so dumb?
Oh yeah, that one from the
it's
second
so
film.
Dumb, it's brilliant. No, it's just dumb.
No, it's just dumb. I had to look that Perot series. Yeah, well, there's 2.
Yep.
The Mysterious Affairs at Styles and the ABC Murders.
Yeah, ABC Murders is dark but good. Yeah, Malkovich is definitely a different kind of Poirot. Yeah. It's like old man, like literally old man. Poirot. ABC Murders.
All right. It is almost time to wrap up here, but we should probably decide what we're doing next week. What did we do last time?
Oh, I don't know. That was last year. I can't remember what we did last year.
That's right. We haven't been streaming all year.
Shut
That's
up.
true. Didn't we do
Christmas Invasion.
Yeah, we
So
did Christmas
technically,
Invasion.
Do we usually do this live, or should we end the show first and then decide?
No, we'll do it live. We're doing it live.
We just spent 17 minutes talking about anything but Doctor Who, so
Yeah, might as well go
because there's
the full Monty.
fucking nothing because RTD decided to be more producer brained than quality writer brain.
Something that is exciting because I don't personally own the recreation of the Celestial Toymaker. It is now available on YouTube.
Yes, I saw
What,
that.
really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a region locked thing? So, like, if I look at, if I try to find it,
Sorry.
I mean, I have it. I've somewhere here, but I have it. I've also got it on. It's up there, but I've got it on vinyl as well. So I don't have anything to play it on, so I guess I'll just watch the Blu-ray instead.
Do we? Well, we could go ahead and roll for a classic Doctor.
Sure.
Yeah, because I was going to say 2 live streams before that we already did a Toymaker story.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. All right. 5.
Ooh, 5th Doctor. Oh, he's almost got his entire run out. It's just the season 20. Yeah, season 20, I think.
Okay.
Or 21. His last season is yet to be actually released, but they did announce that.
Yeah.
So 5th Doctor. I've got to remember what his seasons were. So we have seasons 19 and 20, which I think we've done a couple of stories from each of them, maybe, but
I believe so.
So 2. We got 2 season options.
Let me get a coin.
Head season 19, Tails season 19.
Tails.
Season 20. Okay, we have watched Arc of Infinity, 5 Doctors technically.
Mm-hmm.
Have we done? No, we haven't. Have we done Snake Dance?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I
Okay, so
do
that
have
leaves us. But
yeah.
Snake Dance is good because the Mara.
Yeah, I just
like-
watched Kinda
Wait a
the other
minute.
week.
What about
What?
1920? Why only? Oh, because you don't have 21 yet. That's why. Okay.
Well, 21's not out
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
It was announced, but it's not out yet.
Yeah.
We've done Terminus because I remember we did talk about like Nissa's last episode, which is Terminus.
Oh, where all the Lazars go to die.
this is a leper colony.
We're all
We're all going to die. Next episode, they're fine.
So what we do? We not do
So we-
Marvel Undead?
No, we haven't done Mordred Undead.
Yeah.
So we haven't done Snake Dance, Mordred Undead, Enlightenment, and the King's Demon. Oh boy, I hope we get the King's Demon Chameleon debut.
All right. Let me get a D4. Look, it has a little rubber ducky in there. Little rubber duck.
Get it out of there. That's cruel.
It's too late. 3. Enlightenment.
Enlightenment.
You know, they
You guys
thought
like-
Enlightenment was the diamond, but Enlightenment was the choice.
Guys, do you like boat races
In space.
in space? Oh boy, do we have a story for you.
So next week, join us as we review Enlightenment.
As we get enlightened.
We get enlightened. In Doctor Who's darkest hours.
Yeah.
We want to thank you so much for watching. We ask you to like and comment and subscribe. It does help out the channel. And we will see you all next time. All right. So long.
It actually means next year. See ya.
No.
Much like Doctor Who, we're only going to be here once a year.
Next week.
No, next. I'll see you all in 2027.
Damn it. Bye, everybody. Auld Lang Syne.
Sack Russell T Davies.